Welcome back to Next Bike World, your ultimate pit stop for high-octane two-wheeled action. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most legendary superbikes in the modern world, the 2025 BMW S 1000RR, a name that commands respect on track and street alike. The S 1000RR isn't just another leader-class machine, it's a technological masterpiece that's built to dominate. BMW Motor doesn't mess around when it comes to evolution. Every iteration of the S 1000RR pushes the boundary further, and the 2025 model, it's more aggressive, more refined, and more track-focused than ever before. Whether you're a die-hard racer or a thrill-seeking enthusiast, the new S 1000RR is engineered to blow your mind. Let's start with what lies at the heart of this beast, the engine. The 2025 S 1000RR is powered by the latest iteration of BMW's water-cooled 999cc inline-four engine, delivering a staggering 210 horsepower at 13,750 rpm and 83 pounds-to-feet of torque at 11,000 rpm. That's right, over 200 horsepower in a machine that weighs just around 434 pounds with fuel. You do the math. The power-to-weight ratio is borderline insane. But this isn't just about brute force. BMW has refined the ShiftCam technology, giving you variable valve timing and lift on the intake side. This means the bike is more flexible across the rev range, delivering usable power in the low end, relentless pull in the mid-range, and a fire-breathing top end. Whether you're blasting down a straightaway or slicing through tight corners, the S 1000RR delivers power exactly when and where you need it. Throttle response is razor-sharp, and when you twist that throttle, the bike surges forward with precision and control. The engine note is spine-tingling, aggressive, and pure race-bike DNA. Yet, thanks to BMW's engineering, it remains smooth and civilized when needed, perfect for those early morning canyon runs or weekend track days. Let's talk about electronics, because the 2025 S 1000RR is basically a superbike with a brain. You get an arsenal of rider aids that make even average riders feel like pros. There's a 6-axis IMU that powers a dynamic traction control system, cornering ABS Pro, wheelie control, engine braking control, launch control, and even slide control for controlled power drifts. It's like having a pit crew and race engineer with you at all times. Riders can choose from multiple ride modes: terrain, road, dynamic, and race, along with customizable pro modes for those who want to fine-tune every aspect of the bike's behavior. And for those hardcore track junkies, there's a GPS data logger and lap timer built into the 6.5-inch TFT display. Yes, it's that serious. That TFT display deserves a shout-out of its own. It's crisp, vibrant, and loaded with information, from real-time telemetry to gear position, lean angle, tire pressures, and more. It's like having a cockpit straight from MotoGP. The interface is intuitive, and BMW's multi-controller on the left bar makes it easy to navigate even with gloves on. Now let's move on to the chassis and suspension, because putting all that power to the ground is a science in itself. The 2025 model retains the aluminum bridge frame but with subtle tweaks for improved flex and feedback. The geometry is even more aggressive than before, giving the rider more feel and confidence mid-corner. It's incredibly nimble, with surgical precision when tipping into turns, and rock-solid stability under braking. BMW's fully adjustable suspension continues to shine. Up front, you've got 45mm USD forks, and in the rear, a fully adjustable monoshock. Both ends can be upgraded with a dynamic damping control system, which automatically adjusts damping based on riding conditions and selected modes. On the road, it absorbs bumps without compromising performance. On the track, it stiffens up for maximum grip and responsiveness. Braking is equally impressive. The 2025 S 1000RR features dual 320mm discs with radially mounted 4-piston calipers up front and a 220mm disc in the rear. The stopping power is phenomenal, with superb feel at the lever. ABS Pro ensures you can brake hard even when leaned over, perfect for those late braking maneuvers into a corner. Design-wise, the 2025 model is sharper, sleeker, and more aerodynamic. BMW has improved the aero package with redesigned winglets on the front fairing. These aren't just for show, they generate real downforce, keeping the front wheel planted during high-speed acceleration. At 186 miles per hour, you're looking at nearly 17 pounds of added front-end grip, which translates into better stability and control. The asymmetrical headlight design is now a thing of the past. The 2025 S1000RR embraces a more symmetrical, aggressive front end with LED lighting and integrated turn signals. The bodywork is sculpted to improve airflow and reduce drag, while still looking absolutely menacing. The color options are bold and race-inspired, including the classic M package livery with red, white, and blue accents. Speaking of the M package, let's talk about that for a second. If you're serious about track performance, the optional M package adds carbon fiber wheels, a lightweight battery, sports seat, adjustable rear sets, and additional ride modes. It cuts weight even further and adds that extra layer of exclusivity and edge. The M carbon wheels in particular are not just lighter, they reduce rotational mass, making the bike flick through corners like a scalpel. Comfort on the S1000RR, surprisingly good for a race spread machine. The riding position is aggressive but manageable. The seat is firm but not punishing, and the adjustable levers and pegs make it possible to fine-tune the ergonomics. Heat management is also handled well, with air deflectors and strategic venting keeping things cool even in stop-and-go traffic. Now, let's get down to pricing. The base 2025 BMW S1000RR starts at around $18,295, but depending on the trim and packages you select, especially with the M package and premium electronics, it can climb past $24,000. Is it worth it? Absolutely. You're not just buying a motorcycle, you're investing in a precision-engineered piece of performance art. So, what makes the 2025 BMW S1000RR truly special? It's not just the numbers. Sure, 210 horsepower in sub 3 seconds 0 to 60 times sound amazing, but it's the way this bike combines that raw performance with intelligent design, rider-friendly technology, and unmistakable German engineering. It doesn't just go fast, it makes you feel like you're part of something bigger, something engineered for victory. Whether you're carving through back roads, tearing up the track, or simply parking it at your local coffee shop, the S1000RR turns heads and gets hearts racing. It's the kind of bike that demands respect, not just because of its speed, but because of the thought and innovation poured into every millimeter of its design. In a world full of leader bikes, the 2025 BMW S1000RR stands tall. It's not the loudest or flashiest, but it is one of the smartest, sharpest, and most complete superbikes ever made. It's a scalpel in a world of sledgehammers, and if you have the skills to match, there's nothing quite like it. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2025 BMW S1000RR. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe for more two-wheeled content, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the S1000RR over a Ducati Panigale or Yamaha R1? And if you've ridden one, share your experience, we'd love to hear it. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep it pinned. This is Next Bike World signing off.